Facebook ads are just a traffic source. It's like the gasoline of a car. Okay. If you don't have an engine, which is your product, it's good, and you don't have the frame of your car, which is your website set up properly, you could run Facebook ads all day long and you will not get results. Yo, this is Chris Blair. Cheers. Coming to you. I've just had my first beer of the day. And I was just actually thinking about Facebook targeting, some coaching calls I've done today. And I'm going to talk about 2 Facebook targeting tricks. Actually, let's do 3. 3 Facebook targeting tricks. I just thought of the third one I want to add. So we'll do 3 Facebook targeting tricks that I normally only teach to my private coaching students or my mastermind members, right? My course members, but I'm going to go ahead and teach them to you today. So you should be excited about this. Before I get into this, and I say this in a lot of videos, but I just really want to emphasize this. I make videos about Facebook ads because that is what you, the consumer of my content, responds to. Okay? Facebook ads are just a traffic source. It's like the gasoline of a car. Okay? If you don't have an engine, which is your product, it's good, and you don't have the frame of your car, which is your website set up properly, you could run Facebook ads all day long and you will not get results. Okay? But when I talk about site setup, when I talk about product related stuff, I get very few views. When I talk about Facebook ads, my views explode. Okay? The last thing I want to say is really, I'm giving out all this content for free. I really appreciate it if you would share this video on your timeline or in groups, but only in groups get permission. So if you're an admin of a group or you're close to the admin of a group or it's a public group where they let you post anything, go ahead. Only in groups you get permission. You know, thank me by sharing this would be awesome. All right. So let's dig into this. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you the first trick first. Then I'm going to tell you the funny story. Then I'm going to go to the last 2. All right. So the first trick, number 1. Okay. It's called reverse targeting. This is great for Father's Day and Mother's Day, which is coming up soon. Okay. Or for birthdays. Right. Okay. You know, you can target people by birthdays coming up, and you can target people, so you target people whose birthdays are coming up, right? Or if you can target, friends of people whose birthdays are coming up, or you can target Mother's Day and Father's Day. Okay. So what you do is you target the opposite person of who you are actually wanting to buy the product. So if it's a mother's shirt, right, you target the men. You would target married men, right? And you would say to them, hey, buy this for your wife. Or you would target for Father's Day, target women. Say, buy this for your husband. Or buy this for your father, right? So you literally target the opposite. The person to buy as a gift. I call it reverse targeting. Maybe some other names for it. But anyway, so target people who, say buy this for your father, buy this for your husband, buy this for your wife, buy this for your mom. So do this like sort of opposite targeting. Okay. But also, another cool trick you can do, sort of a reverse targeting, which is a little bit different. And you gotta be really, really careful how you do this. Okay. Back in the day, I used to say, tag. Okay, so I would target, for example, mothers, right, for Mother's Day, and I would say to them in the post, I'd say tag, and even in the image, I'd say tag someone who you want to buy this for you. So they would tag their son, daughter, husband, or whatever, right? Can't use that anymore. Don't do that, okay? Facebook's made it against terms of service. You can get your Facebook ads account banned for that. But be creative. Think about it. Think to yourself, okay, well, what other language could I use? What other thing could I say? So, who do you want to buy this for you, right? You can even write that on the ad image. That's what I'm going to do for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I'm going to literally write on the ad image, who do you want to buy this for you? And they will naturally respond with tagging someone or sharing it to them, right? Saying, hey, Jimmy, buy this for me. So that's more of a direct targeting. But anyway, it's sort of a direct targeting and reverse targeting in combination. All right, now let's dig into the funny ass story. And then we'll go back into the other two targeting things. Okay? All right. One of the targeting thing I want to talk about with Mother's Day, Father's Day, and those kind of gifts. And the other thing I want to talk about is cool trick with the audience insights. So if I forget, please mention that to me. Okay, so you guys know I live in Japan for a long, long, long time. I live in Japan for a very long time. I love it here. I'm basically planning to live here the rest of my life and die here. I might do some traveling, but I love this place. I'm a permanent resident. So, and Japanese people are totally polite. And I almost never have any issues with Japanese people. I mean, some stuff here and there, but it's minor, right? Anyway, yesterday I was standing at the sidewalk, okay, really getting ready to cross the road, and I'm the only one there, so I know this person was talking to me. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it because they weren't talking. I was the only one standing there, right? So literally couldn't have been anyone else. So this old lady, I think she's about 60 to 65, maybe 70, right? She was really old. She's on this little, like, in Japan they call it mama cherry bike. So they say mama cherry jitensha. Jitensha is Japanese for bike, jitensha. Okay, so mama cherry jitensha. So it's a combination of English and Japanese to create a word. Basically, it's one of those bikes you see in Asia. The big wheels and they got a little basket in front. Actually quite convenient for shopping. I actually have one of them too because, just go to the local supermarket, put the stuff in the basket and ride it home. But I don't know why people in Western countries don't use them because they're really great, actually. they're totally dorkish, but they look good. But they're very convenient. Sorry, they don't look good at all, but anyway. All right, so she's driving by in her mama cherry bike, and she looks at me, she just this nasty frown. And I'm just like, okay, I didn't say anything. And then she says to me in Japanese, and I'm going to translate this to you, Baka yaro. And which means stupid fucker. And this happened so fast and so suddenly, and it was so shocking. I didn't even respond. I just and in fact, as she was driving away, it was like, did that just really happen? I was sort of replaying it in my mind. Like, in the comic books, right? Or, the old style comic books, right? The little bubbles up there. The words stupid fucker are really like in a bubble above my head thinking, huh? Did a old Japanese lady really just ride by and call me a stupid fucker? It was bizarre and interesting and funny, and I'm not upset about it at all. In fact, I got a great laugh out of it. I posted about it yesterday on Facebook. Anyway, that was that story. All right, so let's jump into targeting again, which I know you guys are interested in Facebook targeting. All right, so the next thing is let's jump back to Mother's Day and Father's Day. Okay. Now here is an awesome secret that I've actually never revealed publicly to anyone. Okay. All right. So one of the reasons why my students do well during these holiday seasons, for example, on Valentine's Day, right, and stuff like that, is everyone is going to target the word married or parents or the demographic targeting, going after what's the most natural target for a Mother's Day gift or Father's gift or whatever. Okay? That's just natural, right? Parents, all female, male. And if they niche it down even further, they might go people like tennis, for example, and married, right? But here's the thing. Everyone is doing that. Everyone is doing that. So you're literally swimming in a pool of thousands of other sellers. I mean, imagine, right? We'll go say fishing. Sorry, we'll go fishing. Say fishing is a better example. Right? You are literally going to a pond, right? Okay. And in the pond, there's maybe thousands and thousands of fish, but there's also thousands and thousands of sellers putting in their hook. So your bait's in there, right? But all the other baits are on there too. So what are the odds of presenting you have to bait? So what's another way to get to a mom or a dad that's not competing with everyone else, not using the word family or parents or all that kind of stuff, right? Or married, right? Everyone's doing that. But here's the reality about Facebook. if you think about it, right? So many people don't put in their relationship status or don't put in their family status, right? They don't put it in they got kids on their Facebook profile. They don't put in that they're married, right? They don't put in they're in a relationship, right? So what I tell my students is just do normal interest targeting, but break it down by age. So think about this. Say you're targeting fishing, right? We were talking about fishing, right? So I'm going to target fishermen with this Mother's Day gift, right? So women who like fishing with Mother's Day's gift. Well, who's most likely to be married in that group? Maybe 35 and up. Maybe 35 is a little, half of them maybe. But who's almost universally, say 90% plus are going to be married? People over 40. Okay, well, why not just target fishing rod over 40? Okay, well, what if I'm going after a girlfriend or boyfriend gift in the fishing niche again? Well, how about fishing 23 to 30 or 32? Now, some of those people will be married, but there's also a very good chance that they're not married, and they have and again, I mean, I don't update my relationship status on Facebook, and a lot of people don't. So it's likely that some of these people will be married, but it's likely that they have a boyfriend or girlfriend. So that's one cool way to separate yourself from the masses, right? And I don't mind sharing this video because not every single ecom seller in the world is going to watch this video. But anyway, that's a really, really cool targeting trick. Okay. And again, please, if you're getting value out of this, do me a favor, share this. Right? That's the one. I mean, I really, really would love you to share this video. Okay. To be honest, the viewership on my videos is down, and I'm kind of disappointed by it. So I need your help. Okay, I'm giving away tons of free information. So please share this video, please. Okay, but again, only in places you have permission to do so. Okay, so if you're sharing group, be careful with your permission. Okay, now let's go to the last quick targeting trick. Let me finish this beer here. Order another one. And then we'll go to the last cool targeting trick. Just give me 1 second here. Sumimasen. ビルもう一本もらっていいですか？もう一杯。ビルもう一杯もらっていいですか？こっち。The other table was calling at the same time. 僕も、すいません。もう一杯もらっていいですか？はい、お願いします。Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Now, that was funny. There's one other group of people here other than me, and then they call them at the same time I was. All right. So, by the way, in Japan, Japanese, when you call someone sumimasen means excuse me. Okay. All right. You can also, when you make a mistake and you bump into somebody, you can say sumimasen. So, all right. Now, the last one is this. Okay. So, all right. I don't suggest you do this for random product testing. Okay. This is not effective for random product testing, but this is really effective when you have something that's making some sales and working. Okay. But you're going up against all the competition. Well, here's the thing. I sell in the beer niche, but you would be shocked at some of the stuff I can target. All right. I can target, Dolly Parton, country music singer. I can target, vegetarian. Okay. I target some incredible stuff. And I tell my students when they're scaling to do the same thing. Target stuff that totally does not make sense. It seems so random. The thing is, though, with Facebook's Pixel, okay, you can actually, especially if you're getting sales and it's building up the data and understands your website and your products, right? They can go into these audiences that are totally different and often find the right people. Okay. Now, not all these targets will work, so you kill if it's not working. But by doing so, you're separating yourself from the crowd again, right? So if I'm in the beer niche, all of the beer sellers are targeting Budweiser, Corona, or whatever, right? And that's a great target to test my product's viability. Is it going to work? Is it going to sell? But, I mean, I want to separate myself out. So I will often go after some really random stuff once I have a product that's selling. All right. So if you're interested in my private coaching, I can take on one student at this time. Guys, I mean, this is totally arrogant and I get that, but Custom Cat, the number one print-on-demand seller, the biggest one, right, has most number of sellers, right? They personally recommend and endorse my coaching. There has to be a reason for that because I've done a lot of sales with them. So have my students, right? So that's why. All right. Now, I can also help you with dropshipping. Right? I've worked with tons of people who are dropshipping. So if you're interested in my private coaching, private message me. If you're interested in my course and mastermind, go to ecomvantage.com, VANTAGE.com, and we'll see you in the next video. By the way, let me show you something here, okay? Let's do one other thing about the brand. This is called kushikatsu. Okay, now it's cold probably because I've been talking too long. But anyway, it's this is pork, and it's breaded and fried. It's really tasty. Very, very popular and dirt cheap. This was $1. Luckily, it's still somewhat warm. Not cold, but not hot. Very hot, but let me just eat around the sides so I can show you the inside. So here, and you guys surprised, man. I've had kushikatsu ice cream, kushikatsu eggplant. I mean, there's tons of stuff you can like this. It's really, really good, and this is immensely popular in the brand. All right, cheers, guys. This is Chris coming in from Japan. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.